everybody, welcome back to the Cupcake Jemma channel with me, Sally.
And me, Dane.
And welcome to the Crumbs Doilies kitchen here in London.
Yes, and the gang are super busy behind us getting all of the Christmas bake at home kits ready that are available right now on crumbsanddoilies.co.uk and cupcakejemma.com.
Yes, we've got all of your favourites from last year. Do not fear, we've got the Christmas pudding cupcake, we've got the Christmas NY cookie, my personal favourite.
Yep, and we've got the hot chocolate kit, which includes a Cupcake Jemma mug, very cool.
Yes, and your favourite last year was the gingerbread family with all those cute little cutters. But we got a brand new favourite for you.
Yep, and it's the Gingerbread House kit. And we're going to have a little decorating party sesh going on with all of the gang later on. But first, Sally and I are going to show you how to make the dough.
Yes, so let's head on to the other end of the kitchen. Let's find some space.
Got to get a little bit festive.
Oh, finally! I was wondering when you were going to get festive, Dane.
Yes, now is the time.
It really suits you.
Thank you very much.
Right, so gingerbread. This is just a standard gingerbread recipe. It's really nice and sturdy. It's perfect for kind of building structures like a house.
Yeah.
What do we need to do?
So the first thing, we've got some soft unsalted butter here going straight into the mixer.
So that's 155 grams, and then we've got 175 grams of light soft brown sugar.
And then we're just going to get the mixer mixing on kind of medium speed just to cream them both together.
Okie doke. So after a couple of minutes of creaming, it's not like a cake, it's not going to get all fluffy. It's just kind of combined and it's nice and smooth. We're going to go in with an egg. So we've got one large egg here, which we're going to add in. Oh,
yeah.
You do it. And again, we're just going to mix that on a medium speed just till it's combined.
So that's been mixing for about a minute now, and it's combined together, nice and whipped up.
Next is dry ingredients. So we've got plain flour, 350 grams of plain flour, which we've got 1 teaspoon of bicarb in, just to give it a little bit of lift. We don't want this to be like a fluffy sponge. No. And then into that we're going to add some spices. We've got the holy grail of spices. We've got a teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of ginger, and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. I'm going to pop those into the flour, and then that's all going to go into the mixer as well. Smelling pretty good already.
Very Christmassy. So that's just going to go on a low speed just to combine it for about 30 to 40 seconds. That's been mixing up for about 45 seconds, and it's come together as a dough. Not completely, it's still a bit kind of shaggy and broken up, but don't worry, we're going to turn it out to the surface. I'm going to roll my sleeves up for this one, and we'll knead it a little bit to combine it more. There we go, all onto the surface, and then we'll just give it a little knead. No need to add any flour at this point because the dough isn't super sticky and you're not rolling it out yet, so you don't want to add too much extra flour because it will dry the dough out.
Yes, so once Dane has kneaded it, we're going to chill the dough before we roll it out, just to let the flour, the gluten, just relax for a little bit. But you can make this like the day or 2 days before and leave it in the fridge so you get nice and prepared. And because we've got quite a lot of bits to cut out, so we've got the front and the back of our house, we've got 2 sides, and of course 2 pieces of roof, we're going to divide our dough into 3 just to make the rolling out a little bit easier, because otherwise we're going to have an awful lot of dough. And we've got very small muscles.
Yes. And I just find it really hard to roll a big piece of dough out, so 3 is a lot more manageable.
Okay, cool. So let's get wrapping.
Let's chop this up. And also, when you put dough in the fridge, easier if you don't do it in like a big lump of ball, because 1, it takes longer to chill, and 2, then you're rolling from like a massive boulder of a ball, and it's just a bit more awkward. So flatten it out a little bit and you'll find it a bit more manageable.
Last piece.
Fabulous.
Right, so this can go into the fridge for 30 minutes minimum, but don't worry, we're ever so organised here at Crumbs and Doilies. And under here,
we have one we made earlier.
Hey! So now we can get rolling. So for this you are going to need an extra little bit of flour, just so that the dough doesn't stick to your work surface. Obviously if you've got like a non-stick board, then that would be great. Yeah. And we don't want to put too much flour in because we don't want to incorporate too much flour because it will make it a little bit too dry.
Yes.
So if you have made your dough a couple of days in advance and it's been sitting in the fridge and it's gone really firm, just take it out about half an hour before you want to use it, and you can also give it a good little knead just to warm it up again. And then it's time to start rolling. So you might need an extra bit of flour on your rolling pin. Again, don't go crazy with it. And then we're just going to very gently roll it out. So forwards and backwards, and keep on moving it around, scraping up a little bit of flour underneath as you go. So we want it to be about 3 millimeters in thickness. So the best way to do that is to grab a knife or a palette knife or something, cut a little bit off, and then we can see this is looking pretty good, and I am happy with that. So we can start chopping. Now we might need to kind of do one bit and then re-roll it again and roll out. That's absolutely fine. What do you want, the front?
Oh, the front and back, yeah.
I'm gonna go for the roof because it's the easiest.
Nice.
So you can pop your template on top of your gingerbread and then use a sharp knife to very carefully cut along your template. Okay, so that's the first piece done. I'm a little bit quicker.
I'm still going.
No, that's
I've got more sides than you. Choose the easier one.
I know. I'll let you catch up. So with these offcuts, if you can get 2 bits out of one roll, then great, but if not, do not fear. We're just gonna re-squish and re-roll. So the great thing about gingerbread is that you can actually do this quite a lot, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you might end up with a little bit of leftover gingerbread dough, and that is fine. You can either make some little gingerbread men or reindeers or something,
yeah.
Or you can save it, keep it in the fridge in case one of your pieces breaks, or you don't like it once you've decorated it, or something like this.
Little emergency dough.
Emergency dough.
So the next thing we're going to do is we've got these windows, and we kind of want to fill them in with something really cool window-like. So we've got these sweets here, these little sweeties, and they're just like boiled sweets, and we're going to pop them in the window gaps so that when they bake, the sugar spreads, it's nice and colourful, and they're see-through.
Like a little stained glass. And that is pretty much it. What we're going to do now is pop them in the fridge for 30 minutes just to prevent them from spreading too much, and then we're going to bake them at 170 degrees C for about 15 minutes until they're lightly golden, and then we'll take them out of the oven and let them cool down. All right, so we've got our cooled down gingerbread house pieces, and we've got the whole C&D gang here.
Yes, and Gemma is over there, but I don't know what she's doing. She doesn't want to sit with us, and so...
It usually means she's up to no good. So.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, just carry on with whatever it is.
I don't know, guys. I don't know, maybe she'll tell us later. Anyway, we have got our royal icing in a bag here. Now, royal icing is really easy to make. All you need to do is put icing sugar and some egg white into the bowl of your mixer, put in some cold water and mix it until it is stiff and spreadable. And we've got a few different colors going on here, and we've got loads of sweeties, and we've got the whole gang. So, Sam, are you ready?
Pop that Christmas music on. And get
time to party! So as you can see, we are all decorating before we assemble, because it is so much easier to decorate on a flat surface than when the house is all 3D. So I have finished my front. I'm going to try really hard not to break it, and I'm going to put it out at Dane's side because he is copying me. So I'm moving on to my sides. Hey Sam, what's Gemma doing? Really? You don't know? This is so suspicious. amazing everyone's house is looking. I'm not entirely sure what's going over, you know, what's happening over here, but
Listen, yeah, I've got big plans for the roof. Just look at this.
sure.
Gold spray coming in soon. Just you wait.
Of course there's gold spray. Right, so I think I'm just about ready to start assembling. So I'm going to start with one of my long sides here, and I'm going to put a nice thick pipe of royal icing along one side and across the bottom. And then we're going to stand this piece up on our board. Now royal icing is going to take a little while to set. So what I'm going to do, if you've got a friend, this is where a friend might come in handy. They can hold your gingerbread to it. I'm not asking for help.
Why not?
I don't need your help.
My fingers are pretty green right now, so
I'm just going to pipe
best.
another bit along the back, so it's kind of acting like a cement. There we go. And then we're going to grab the back and we're going to glue that on. There we go. So far, so good. And don't forget, you can like put as much royal icing on the inside that you need to secure it. So now I'm just going to do the other side and the front. So again, nice and gently pop it on. You can wiggle it around a little bit because it will take a little while for it to set. So you have got some wiggle room. Give it a little press just to make sure it's stuck properly. And I am loving it. I love it so much.
Oh,
so
it's amazing.
cute. So does yours.
Oh, thank you. I'm not quite done, so don't give me praise yet. But it's getting there.
Okay, next is the roof. So what we're going to do is pop our royal icing on the top bits of our sides. Then we just pray to the gods that it's going to stick. I'm just going to stand here, guys. I'm just going to stand here and hold it.
Do you want me to hold it?
No, I do not want you to hold it.
Fine.
I'm just going to hold it for a couple of minutes whilst this royal icing sets because I don't want this roof sliding off. Shall I let go? She's standing, so let's do the same with the other piece of roof. Okay, ready for the final piece. She goes. Again, just gonna hold it on and wait. And once it's set, I'm just gonna go around and kind of neaten up all the joins around the bottom and up the sides, just so it looks super cute. You ready to assemble?
Nearly. Very nearly.
Excited, and I feel so Christmassy. Do you?
Yeah, I really do. They look absolutely incredible, individually and collectively.
Yes, I really don't want to eat any of them, so can everyone just leave them here, please?
Yes, Village C&D.
Yeah, what a really fun thing to be doing this Christmas with your friends and family.
Yes, and now, look, this wasn't a competition, but who do you think wins?
Oh, I thought it was a competition. So,
What? Are you joking?
So I
think you probably win.
I would just go ahead and win the competition.
Yay!
Wow.
I love it. That is absolutely gorgeous.
You've got lights in there too.
I've got lights in there. I've got a snowman. I've got it all.
That's what she was up to all this time.
Well, you know how I like to just squirrel myself away. But all of yours look amazing.
Yeah, they do. They're lovely, aren't
I just
they?
love the colours.
Aww, cool. Well, thanks so much to this lot for joining us in this video. We hope that you loved it, and we hope that you love our Christmas Bake at Home kits. Remember to head over to cupcakejemma.com and crumbsdoilies.co.uk to grab yours. They are all live now. Get your orders in so you get your Christmas presents on time. You know, don't want any of that being held up.
And don't forget, like, we do have the little templates and stuff, but if you want to go rogue like me, then go nuts.
Yeah, and if you make one, definitely hashtag Cupcake Jemma because we want to see them.
Yes, definitely share them over on Instagram. And as long as Gemma can get it there in one piece, we're going to put this little guy in C&D Soho, so make sure you come and check it out if you are in town.
I will try and reinforce it somehow.
Just walk it all the way there.
I will. I might actually have to walk it all the way. I don't trust anyone with this thing.
Wow.
I mean, you're all really trustworthy. So,
Fine,
you know,
I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it.
no one wants that job.
Aww, cool. Well, we'll be back on Thursday with another recipe video for you guys. In the meantime, have a wonderful week and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.